What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Daniel, and welcome back to our video. Today, I'll be taking a look at the starting lineup for the 2024 Straight Talk Wireless 400 from Homestead Miami Speedway. Let's go ahead and just jump straight into it. Starting on the pole, we have two-time NASCAR Xfinity Series champion Tyler Reddick in the 45 car for 2011, who also won the regular season championship. And starting in second on the outside of the front row, we have 2021 NASCAR Cup Series champion and 2024 Brickyard 400 winner Kyle Larson in the 5 car for Hendrick Motorsports. Starting in third position, we have 2017 NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series champion and 2024 Coca-Cola 600 winner Chris Rubell in the 20 car for Joe Gibbs Racing. And starting in fourth position, we have three-time Daytona 500 winner Denny Hamlin in the 11 car for Joe Gibbs Racing. Starting in fifth position, we have 2023 Daytona 500 winner and two-time NASCAR Xfinity Series champion Ricky Stenhouse Jr. in the 47 car for JTG Doherty Racing. And starting in sixth position, we have 2017 NASCAR Cup Series champion Mark Truex Jr. in the 19 car for Joe Gibbs Racing. Starting in seventh position, we have 2020 NASCAR Cup Series champion and 2014 NASCAR Xfinity Series champion Chase Elliott in the 9 car for Hendrick Motorsports. And starting in eighth position, we have Bubba Wallace in the 23 car for 2311 Racing, still looking for his first win of 2024. Starting in ninth position, we have 2021 NASCAR Xfinity Series champion Dale Hemrick in the 31 car for Kaulig Racing. And starting in 10th position, we have Justin Haley in the 7 car for Aspire Motorsports. Starting in 11th position, we have the winner from the Chicago Street Course earlier this year, Alex Bowman in the 48 car for Hendrick Motorsports. And starting in 12th position, we have Josh Berry in the 4 car for Stewart-Haas Racing. Starting in 13th position, we have 2024 Southern 500 winner Chase Briscoe in the 14 car for Stewart-Haas Racing. And starting in 14th position, we have 2022 NASCAR Xfinity Series champion Ty Gibbs in the 54 car for JGR, still looking for his first NASCAR Cup victory. Starting in 15th position, we have the current leader in the Rookie of the Year standings, Carson Ospar in the 77 car for Spire Motorsports. And starting in 16th position, we have Noah Grace in the 10 car for Stewart-Haas Racing. Starting in 7th position, we have two-time NASCAR Cup Series champion Kyle Busch in the 8 car for Richard Childress Racing. And starting in 18th position, we have 2012 NASCAR Cup Series champion Brad Keselowski in the 6 car for RFK Racing. Starting in 19th position, we have 2022 NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series champion Zane Smith in the 71 car for Spire Motorsports. And starting in 20th position, we have 2023 NASCAR Cup Series champion Ryan Blaney in the 12th car for Team Penske. Starting in 21st position, we have the winner from Watkins Glen earlier this year in 2015 NASCAR Xfinity Series champion Chris Buescher in the 17 car for RFK Racing. And starting in 22nd position, we have the winner from Kansas a few weeks ago, Ross Chastain, in the 1 car for Trackhouse Racing. Starting 23rd position, we have 2016 NASCAR Xfinity Series champion and winner in one of the closest finishes in NASCAR Cup Series history, Daniel Suarez in the 99 car for Trackhouse Racing. And starting 24th position, we have 2021 Daytona 500 winner Michael McDowell in the 34 car for Front Row Motorsports. Starting 25th position, we have 2017 NASCAR Xfinity Series champion and 2024 Daytona 500 winner William Byron, the 24 car for Hendrick Motorsports. And starting in 26th position, we have the winner from Las Vegas this week and two-time NASCAR Cup Series champion Joey Logano in the 22 car for Team Penske. Starting 27th position, we have Kaz Grala in the 15 car for Rick Ware Racing. And starting 28th position, we have 2015 NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series champion and two-time Southern 500 winner Eric Jones in the 43 car for Legacy Motor Club. Starting 29th position, we have John Nemechek in the 42 car for Legacy Motor Club. And starting in 30th position, we have the winner of the controversial Richmond race, 2018 Daytona 500 winner and Truck and Xfinity champ Austin Dillon in the 3 car for Richard Childress Racing. Starting 31st position, we have Todd Gill in the 38 car for Front Row Motorsports. And starting in 32nd position, we have AJ Allmendinger in the 16 car for Kaulig Racing, will race for a championship in Xfinity Series and taking over this car for SVG this weekend. Starting 33rd position, we have Corey LaJoie in 51 car for Rick Ware Racing. And starting at 34th position, we have the winner from Daytona in August, Harrison Burton, in the 21 car for the Wood Brothers. Starting at 35th position, we have Ryan Preece in a 41 car for Stewart-Haas Racing. And starting in 36th position, we have the winner from Gateway earlier this year and 2022 Daytona 500 winner Austin Cindric in the 2 car for Team Penske. Starting in 37 position, we have JJ Yeley in the 44 car for NY Racing. And starting in 38th and last position, we have Chad Fincham in the number 66 car for MBM Motorsports. So, that is the starting lineup for the 2024 Straight Talk Wireless 400. What are the big things to watch out for going into this event? The big thing is going to be the long runs. You are going to have a car that is really good on the short run, but you're also going to have a car that's really good on the long run. That means that tire management is going to be key. While I don't think the fall-off is going to be as severe in the Cup Series as it was in the Truck Series race and the Xfinity Series race, I still think you're going to have about 2 to 2.5 seconds of tire fall-off by the end of the run. Therefore, your car, like I've already mentioned, will have to be really good on the long run throughout the event. I expect some of the SHR cars like Noah Gragson and Chase Briscoe are really good in practice to be up front by the end of the event. I think your typical guys like Kyle Larson, Christopher Bell, Tyler Reddick, guys like Ryan Blaney perhaps will be major factors by the end of the event. And I think we could see a potential upset by the end of the event, but I do think that you're going to be looking at your typical guys who I think will be going to victory. I think Kyle Larson has a really great chance and opportunity to get a second ever Homestead win in the Cup Series competition, and I think this race is going to be very interesting. Historically, Homestead is not a race that has a lot of cautions. You might get some cautions throughout the event, sure, because guys might end up making mistakes. We saw that in 2022 and 2023 as well near the end of the event, but I expect there to be a lot of long green flag runs, and I think the guys that are really good on the long run especially are going to be the guys potentially going for the win and the victory. I think the race is going to be very exciting. Homestead usually puts on some really good racing. The Xfinity Series race yesterday was really entertaining. The truck race had a very compelling and really interesting finish. I think we're going to be in for a really fun and a really exciting afternoon later this afternoon. I think it's going to be interesting to see how things play out. Logano's, of course, locked into the next round, and we'll see how the NASCAR Cup Series race plays out this afternoon. I think it's going to be really exciting. I think it's going to be really fun, and I'm looking forward to the race. I think we're in for a very exciting race at Homestead, where, like I said, where the tires are going to be strong, the Toyotas are going to be quick, some of the Fords are going to be fast, and I think a lot of Chevrolets will be up there contending for the win. Looking for the race this afternoon. Cannot wait to see how the race is going to play out this afternoon at Homestead Miami Speedway. So, that is going to be it for the starting lineup video for the Straight Talk Wireless 400 at Homestead Miami Speedway. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, notifications on, so if I win a video, it does go live on my channel. Follow me on Facebook and Instagram, and support me on Patreon as well. Please description below that and comment your thoughts below on today's episode. Who's your pick to win the NASCAR Cup Series race at Homestead? Let me know your pick in the comments below for today's race. Later today on the channel, of course, we'll have race reactions to the NASCAR Cup Series race at Homestead, the Straight Talk Wireless 400. If there's any other major news and breaks today, we'll discuss it live on the channel. If not, you won't see any more content after the race review. And then on Monday, you will see a NASCAR news. We got some Chandler Smith stuff to react to once again. And then Tuesday, I'll be telling you who I think will make the championship four, along with, of course, the Truck Series race picks for Martinsville. Then Wednesday, NASCAR news video and Xfinity Series race picks for Martinsville. And then after this week, we go to the Martinsville. And then, of course, we have championship week coming up very soon. Also got Haley Dean Carlers, all that kind of stuff, like Kurt Busch, all that stuff kind of dropping as well. Maybe an SVG video dropping really soon as well. So anyways, like I said, I want to thank you guys for watching today's episode. And I'll see you guys next time for more great, awesome NASCAR content and other motorsports content on the channel like this. Take care, everybody.